Tim's Workshop. We're getting on with part 3 of the Johnson 1947 TD20 outboard motor. We got the carburetor removed, we got everything going here, so check it out. Hey, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, leave comments, hit the notification bell. It'll give you all my latest videos. If you like the video, give me a like. Let all your friends and family know about the videos too. And over to the right, you'll see an upside down arrow. Click on that. It'll give you the description of the video you're watching, my email address. If you don't want to leave a comment, you can email me. That way you're not sharing it with everybody else. And I got my disclaimer on there and other information too, so check it out. All right, let's get on with the Johnson Seahorse and see if we can get this thing running. Will it run? I don't know. What we have here is a 7/16 fuel wrench. Okay, so we'll get that on there. Break this loose. Okay, so we got that one. There'll probably be a little fuel come out. It's rag. Okay. No metric on these guys. Okay. Take this stuff back apart. Okay, we'll lift this up, take this off. Okay, so that's loose. Can't take this nut all the way off yet. Cool. Got that off. Okay. So now we got this other fuel line over here. We need to take this apart. 3/8. So let's see if this fits up in there. Yep. There we go. Cool. Okay, I think that's loose. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take this thing apart up here. Let's tighten. And to loosen, go the other direction. There we go. go. One more thing to take apart there. This gasket sure doesn't look very good. Man, this thing hasn't been apart for a long time. I got to get this pin off there. Look like just a regular cotter pin. So I got it off. There's still a piece of the cotter pin in there, so I got to get that out. But yeah, it looks definitely needs cleaning. Jeez. Thing is older than all get out. Jeez. So we'll put it over here, and we're going to start taking this thing apart and clean it up really good. Perfect. The pick I got. Perfect. All right. Got the rest of that out of there. Cool. That gasket looks pretty bad too, that's for sure. So we're going to be making a new gasket for that. All right, well, let's get organized over here and start working on that carburetor. Well, let's take this off first. These have a lock washer on them. There's a spring in there. It's starting to pop the top off. Okay. There's a spring there. Okay. Can't get that off though, because of this right here. I wonder if that'll pull out. Yep. Well, that worked out good. Okay. There's that. The little gasket actually still looks good. The gasket around here. So we'll reuse that. Keep that stuff together. So here's the float. It's on that pin that goes up and down. Let's take this screw out, which holds this cotter pin onto the float. I don't know if you can see that. I think I could pull that screw out of there now. Let's see, there we go. Yeah, it's just a regular screw. It's brass. There we go. Now, let's get this clip out of there. So this fuel that's in there is really nasty looking. Let's get the pick. That's what the pick's for. To pick stuff out. There we go. Okay, so we got that. Got the screw. Got the pin. Let's take the bottom screw off. Take this one off. let's screw this in, see how many turns in it is. So right now, let's see, let's use this. Half, full, half, full, half, full. And that's tight. So it's like 2 turns out. Okay, has a spring on it. All right, let's take this one off. This one should come out too, but it's I need a smaller screwdriver. This one is good for this one, but not good for this. Plus, I think I need to put this in a vise to even get that apart. Okay, yeah, that definitely needs to be cleaned out. There's a washer on there too. Well, let's see, what's in here? Yeah, this needs to come off. Boy, that is all clogged up. Or is that a screen? I don't know. What is that? Yeah, that's gooey. Oh, nasty. Definitely this thing needed cleaning, that's for sure. We got to figure out how this closes off the flow. I gotta get this off, because I think that's how you get this float out of here. And then this is what is this? That's the little gasket. All right, I got the right screwdriver. So I got the float and the pin out of the bottom, and look how gunked up this thing is. It's pretty bad. It was actually stuck to the float. We got it out. This is where the screw goes right there. But this is where the groove is for putting that this little clip on there. But this cork is supposed to raise this up and down so it seals this off right in here. And it's not sealing it off. For one thing, it's so frickin' dirty that it probably wasn't sealing off very good to begin with. So I don't know. I think what I'll try to do, I'll just leave it the way it is. I'll clean this up so it's good. The carburetor, of course, we're going to soak it in the chem dip. And then we'll put it back together and see if this thing works and it shuts off the fuel so it doesn't leak. If that works, I ain't going to I don't want to destroy this thing. I want to keep it as good as possible. So I put the carburetor parts in chem dip, left it in for a half hour. Took them out, put them in a bucket of water. You want to stop the reaction on the chem dip. You don't want to just leave it on there. You want to put it in water. Once it's rinsed, you take them out and blow them off with air. So that's what we're going to do right now. Looks like there's some gunk or something down here in the bottom. Let's see if we can pick some of that out of there. I think it has to do with this hole right here. Looks like it's plugged up. Ooh, look at this. I just blew in this hole right here. Look what came out. All this. Nasty. Ah. So I blew in here and it came out in where I look. It looks like it's clogged down here. So man, this can gets froze up pretty quick here. This is one dirty carburetor, that's for sure. Let's see if I pick some of this stuff out down here. Wow. Got a bunch of nastiness coming out of this hole. Wow. That thing was completely clogged. Well, this carburetor is going to definitely work a lot better. That's for sure. Oh my gosh. All right, well, I got this all cleaned up. I took some, I had the Scotch-Brite pad, went over all the surfaces, take a gasket, I cleaned out all the little holes, you know, not spotless, but good enough that they're not going to get plugged up again. Hit this with Scotch-Brite, got it all cleaned up. Got this surface cleaned up, the top of this lid. Cleaned up the brass. Cleaned up really good with that Scotch-Brite. That's the plunger for the primer. Got the needle cleaned up for the high speed. I got the float pin, which was really clogged up. That part of the main reason this thing was leaking. So I cleaned that out, and now it goes through there real good. No problem there. I tried to clean this up a little bit, knocked off some of the loose stuff, so when I put it back on there, it's not going to clog up the carburetor again. Cleaned up the springs, the plug. I might have to get out the schematic for the carburetor so I can put it all back together. This tube, I'm going to clean it up with the Scotch-Brite. All this stuff will be repainted once it's when I get ready to paint the whole motor again. So all this stuff will be painted. So the whole motor will get painted at the same time, just like it was originally. This is a copper tube. So there we go. I think we got her. Ready to put the carburetor back together again. Yay! So that's it for part 3 of the Johnson TD20 Seahorse outboard motor. We got the carburetor tore apart, got it all cleaned, ready to put back on, but this video was like 40 minutes long, so I decided to cut it in half or close to half and make part 3 and part 4. On part 4, we're going to be putting it all back together. Part 3 just shows you how to take it apart, discover why it was leaking. So you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave comments, hit the notification bell, and if you like, give me a like. So until next time, part 4 is coming up. We'll see you then.